Welcome back to Rob's Jobs Tiny House Build Videos, and in episode 7 we are going to start out with insulation foam. We will put this here in the hollow beams that haven't been filled yet with rock wool, and we're going to try to get that accomplished today. I'm just using these big cans of spray insulation foam. I just bought the cheapest one. The main parts are underneath and on top. Those are two hollow profiles against each other, so it's a 10 centimeter gap all across the top of the roof here. What to do is just stick the point into a hole and then you can fill her up. I'm covering all the edges here of the hollow parts so that the foam won't leak out. And I did the whole ceiling. Otherwise this happens. Conclusion time. When I was putting the frame together part by part and I was screwing them together, I should have put the rock wool insulation in between the parts where I couldn't get to it later. That would save me a lot of work and money because this stuff is expensive and messy, as you can see. Always make sure you never get some on your face, because this is some sticky, nasty stuff. The last kind of spray foam insulation is finished. I've gone through way too many of these, but finally all the nooks and crannies have been filled. All of these can go into the trash now. Done with that. And now up to the next task. The next task is the middle wall, which will divide the bathroom from the kitchen. And this wall has to be as thin as possible, so I'm using the 50mm wide D profiles that I already used for the steel frame, and I'm going to make my wall of them. So I cut this piece to fit on the top and the bottom, and now I can place it right here in the windowsill, and that will be the division of my bathroom and my shower with a headlight and my kitchen area. The second wall stud has been put into place, and this will be the last one until the sliding door. So now it's time to screw them in. Welcome back to Rob's Jobs Tiny House Build Videos. We are here at the wood shop getting some fiberboard for the interior walls. Once again, I got the little red trailer here and we're gonna load all the huge panels up onto there. We will be getting 10mm medium density fiberboard. That's not really MDF, but a little more rough than MDF. And that means that it has a smooth surface on the one side, but it's still fibers. I have 8 huge sheets, 2.70 m by 2 m wide. It's gigantic, and it's time to strap them on. Alright, there we are. The interior wood panels have arrived at the tiny house. The wood company also gave me a bunch of these cut-offs with beautiful veneering, so I can maybe use them for some other projects. Behind the scenes, I've been working on the cabling. Behind the scenes, I've been working on the wiring for the tiny house. I put the wires in the ceiling, I put the wires in this wall, and I put the wires in this wall. They're going all the way through the studs and all the way to the end. For the electrical outlets and the main power, I have a 2.5mm copper wire, and for the lighting and all the DC equipment, I have a 1mm copper wire. I also went to an electronic shop and I got my main power box, which has the fuses and different other important components. This will be placed in my garage compartment, and that's why all the wires run through the walls and come out here. This is the right wall, and this one goes to the ceiling lights, and there is my left wall behind. I've also got to figure out where exactly I want my lights, and then make sure to cut those pieces right as well and prepare everything for the waterproof plastic wrap. I have 12 European standard outlets. Two of those are double, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 switches. For visualization, I'm going to place these plugs into the wall on the place they will finally be, so that I can draw the wires to the right location for the plugs. Alright, that job is complete. Let me give you a tour of all the outlets and switches. At the entrance door we have a direct switch for the main light and an outlet plug for anything that you want. And then here at the kitchen is going to be nice and empty, and at the end, where I'll have most of my electrical appliances, I'll have 3 outlets right here for things like a blender and other kind of thing. Coming in through the bathroom, which is mainly a wet room, so I want at least as possible here. But I have a switch for the bathroom fan and for the bathroom light. And here I have electrical for in the bathroom, just 1 socket. I probably won't plug much in because I'll have the sink in the kitchen, which I'll use for brushing my teeth. Here next to the table that will be here, I have 2 sockets, and on this side I have one there because I want to have a projector over there projected to that wall. And on the side of the bed I have 2 more for alarms, etc. All the wires are pretty much on their places in the walls. I still need to think about the ceiling, but I'm gonna put the ceiling up as last. And so the next task that I can already start on is putting up the foil. Well, apparently it's yellow. Nice. Alright, time to stick it on. My last bit of vapor barrier has been put on. Now I'm cutting out the window. Simply cut out the square 10 centimeters from the edge and then cut into the corners. Nice. As you see, the entire inside vapor barrier is fully complete. Everything should be airtight and vapor tight, of course. The ceiling and all the walls have been done. For the floor, I'll probably use a already vapor tight floor, so I don't need to do that. In the next episode, we'll be cutting some wood and putting the interior wood, which is ready to be cut, in here, and that's going to be very exciting. That's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.